Congratulations! You have just purchased the most powerful, most effective, and safest railroad car gate opener on the market today. In order to ensure optimum performance, Airmatic Incorporated recommends strict adherence to all of the maintenance and operations requirements. All personnel involved with the operation and/or management of the Workmaster GO-A8 should be thoroughly familiar with the A8 owner's operator manual. Be sure to read and follow all caution and warning labels affixed to the gate opener. The A8 is a high-performance tool. Always use a quality air hose. A reinforced 200 psi working pressure, oil-resistant, flexible hose is optimum for portable pneumatic tools. Before connecting the air supply to the A8, always blow out the air line for 10 to 15 seconds to eliminate dirt or moisture. For obvious safety reasons, never point the open hose towards the work area, fellow workers, or yourself. Next, secure the capstan drive fitting to the output drive of the A8. Check the inline lubricator sight glass to see that the A8 has the proper amount of oil. If an inline lubricator is not used, pour 2 ounces or 6 to 8 squirts of Airmatic motor oil directly into the lead hose before connecting. Connect the lead hose to the air inlet of the A8's throttle valve handle. When universal twist couplings are used, lock pins must be installed to prevent accidental hose disconnection. When all of these steps have been properly completed, turn on the air valve controlling the air supply to the A8 gate opener. With the capstan swage tool, clean out and square up the railroad car's capstan socket. Always be sure to disengage the rail car's gate locking mechanism. Position the A8's capstan drive fitting in line with the rail car's capstan socket. Roll the A8 forward until the capstan drive fitting is squarely and firmly situated in the rail car's capstan socket. When operating the Workmaster A8 pivot wheel gate opener, remove the steering lock pin from the straight lock hole position before actuating the pivot wheel control switch. Actuate the pivot wheel control switch to rotate the wheels 90 degrees to the proper operating position. Turn the directional shaft lever to set the A8's shaft rotation to the appropriate direction. With the lever at the 3 o'clock position, rotation is to the right, and at 11 o'clock, rotation is to the left. Always remember to secure the steering lock pin in the pivot lock hole. Firmly grip the A8's handle with both hands. Depress the throttle valve lever slowly, applying steady inward pressure against the handle. When the railcar gate is fully opened, release the throttle valve lever. Do not allow the opening gate to slam against the end of the gate track. Never continue to impact after the gate is fully opened. Subsequent force will cause damage to the railcar gate mechanism. When closing a gate, rotate the directional shaft to the opposite position. Grip the A8's handle firmly. Depress the throttle valve lever slowly and apply a steady inward pressure against the handle. Release the throttle valve lever when the gate is fully closed. Remember to never allow the gate to slam against the end of the track, and do not continue to impact after the gate is closed. Remove the steering lock pin from the pivot lock hole. Actuate the pivot wheel control switch to return the wheels to the straight position. Secure the steering lock pin in the straight lock hole. Roll the A8 backwards and disengage the capstan drive fitting from the railcar's capstan socket. Shut off the air valve controlling the air supply source to the A8. Depress the A8's throttle valve lever to safely exhaust the air pressure remaining in the air hose and the A8. Disconnect the air supply hose to the A8. Always remember to engage the railcar's gate locking mechanism. Remove the capstan drive fitting from the A8 and place in your cart's tool and accessory storage container. When followed correctly, these procedures for your Airmatic Workmaster A8 gate opener will ensure a long and trouble-free performance record. Airmatic's Workmaster A8 gate opener has never met a gate it couldn't open, and when used properly, neither will you. For more information, contact the Airmatic customer service representative at 1-800-332-9770. Airmatic Incorporated's Workmaster line, helping producers excel.